much-needed skills training and will position the island as a leader in regional digital services. The opportunities are endless, and your options are limitless. Get there with the GSS project. Your new future is waiting for you.
Are you ready to get in peak condition so that you can win your race as a global services sector professional? Like an athlete needs to train so that they can be in the best form to win a gold medal, so too must rising GSS professionals train to ensure that they win the global services sector. With 4 possible career paths to choose from, BPO, KPO, ITO, and digital media, everyone has a chance to bring home the gold. We want to ensure that GSS employees can reach their peak potential, perform to enhance and accelerate your knowledge. Peak is an integral part of the GSS industry's human capital strategy. Peak's 12-month Earn While You Learn apprenticeship program helps global services sector employees level up into supervisory management and leadership roles by learning the knowledge and skills that will transform them into must-have and must-keep high value-added GSS professionals.
Hi, I'm Ronaldo Reed, Communications Officer at HGS Healthcare. My journey in the GSS apprenticeship program has been nothing short of amazing. There's always like new content, fresh information every week, and it's just an honor to continue to grow and learn every time you come to class. The program has helped me tremendously in my career. It provides me with a level of scope, a gauge, if you will, in terms of what I'm doing well, what I'm not doing so great, and how to just become an all-round better leader.
My name is Tanisha Howe, Team Manager at IBEX Global. My journey throughout the GSS Apprenticeship Program has been rewarding because I'm now able to apply what I've learned to my leadership skills. My goals are now realistic and attainable, so I'm able to coach, motivate, and grow all my subordinates throughout the company. So as I aspire to become a great leader throughout the GSS industry, I am now able to set SMART goals, and now after achieving my certificate with the GSS program, I now believe I can become a global service sector success story.
The goal of Peak is to build a strong pipeline of skilled workers who can function in mid-level management roles and respond to the GSS's skills needs. Companies apply on behalf of their employees and can be assured that their staff is being trained to meet industry needs. Imagine a coach getting their athlete ready to take home the gold through practical training and guidance. This is how the Peak program works to get the GSS worker ready to run and win their GSS career race, providing employers with skilled world-class performers. This representative knows firsthand how transformative the apprenticeship program is.
My name is Octavia McIntosh, Chair of the Apprenticeship and Skills Committee within the Global Services Skills Council. The GSSC endorsed the apprenticeship program because it addressed learning gaps expressed by the industry. The benefits of the program includes for the participants an opportunity to upskill and level up, giving them the tools they need to move to the next level within their career. And for the companies, it's an opportunity to build employee morale, as this is something that they have invested in, and also to help the company attract more investors for higher value-added roles.
The GSS's apprenticeship program's hands-on approach with 80% on-the-job training upskills GSS employees so that they can be among the best in the industry. Discover how you can benefit from the apprenticeship program. Contact the Competitive Fund team at info-competitivefund_GSS@champrocorp.com to learn more.
Senator the Honorable Aubin Hill, Minister of Industry, Investment and Commerce. He will be joining us shortly. Mrs. Shalette Cox, President JAMPRO. Mr. Egbert von Frankenberg, Chairman, Global Services Skills Council. Dr. Tanisha Ingleton, Managing Director, Heart NSTA Trust. She'll be joining us online. Miss Marjorie Straw, I think she'll be joining us shortly. She's online. She's also online. She's a program director, Global Services Sector Project, and other team members from the Global Services Sector Project, representatives of the board, and membership of the Global Services Association of Jamaica, the BPAJ, representatives of Heart NSTA Trust and associated trainers. I see Mr. Marlon over there and Mrs. Belinda Sutherland Doe, one of our trainers. Members of GSS firms represented here today. Distinguished and especially invited guests, parents, family, friends, I know you're all there joining us in virtual land, other colleagues joining us online, and last but by no means least, the stars of today, the apprentices. You are the reason why we're here. A pleasant good morning. Is it afternoon? A pleasant good afternoon to you all. I am Marcia Roamonde from Heart NSTA Trust, and I will be your moderator for today. I would like to extend a warm welcome to you all, to those who are here and those who are joining us in virtual land. Can we now stand for the playing of the national anthem? course, they have become lifelong learners. They have moved themselves a little further on the career ladder. Conduent. Are you conduent? IBEX. Yes. All these lovely names. OMI Teleperformance. Team HGS. Oh, so this is Team HGS. Okay, a combination. Okay. And Sagility. I like that. Oof, oof. Say it again for me. Yeah. Energy. Personal congratulations to all those who are graduating today. You have really embraced the idea of lifelong learners, and you are and the link will be shared in the Zoom chat. I also want to say commendations to our trainers. Sometimes they are the energy, they are the force. They motivate and they make it all happen. They're your cheerleaders and they believe in you. Do we have any trainers online just yet? If so, just drop your names in the chat and we'll shout out to you. I know again that Mrs. Belinda Sutherland Doe is here, one of the established trainers. We are really happy to have you. Jamaica must give her a hand, yes, representing the trainers in the room. You know, Miss Belinda? Stand so they can see you, Mrs. Belinda. Yes, a trainer at heart, very passionate about what she does. Jamaica must plug an increasing number of skilled supervisors to support growth prospects and maintain its regional position as the outsourcing hub of the Caribbean. The global services sector, referred to as the business process outsourcing industry, has been identified by the government of Jamaica as a priority sector because of its employment generating capacity and a revenue generator of foreign exchange. GOJ is a strong proponent of the idea of converging learning and the workplace to prepare employees for the continuous and rapidly changing future of work. We have to embrace lifelong learning, no matter where we are at in the career ladder. The government of Jamaica is investing US 15 million and has already invested under a loan agreement signed with the Inter-American Development Bank to support the development of the sector over a 5-year period. The project is being executed by the Jamaica Promotions Corporation, and we have seen some key deliverables that have already been achieved. I want you to give a hand for the GSS. Into the program, and the project is pleased to note its skills development initiatives, which aim to support and build capacity at the mid-level tier in the sector, has already been taken up by approximately 15 firms. The GSS currently boasts approximately 100 firms across the BPO in terms of the different engagements, the different initiatives. And these firms are in the areas of business process outsourcing, knowledge process outsourcing, and information technology outsourcing. GSS is poised to grow to have you. So GSS is poised to grow to the sum of 70,000 individuals by the end of 2024. This is a tremendous target for advancing economic development. With investments and growth in existing firms, an influx of skilled professionals at the middle tier is required to support the growth of the sector. The journey began in 2019. That's when the project was launched. It is now near completion, and it has been marked by some significant milestones, of which today is one: the training of the apprentices in the supervisory management, and we have others being trained in the leadership. Not only are we near the end of the project, but this signals the end of the second cohort of supervisors being trained. They have come. just craving your indulgence. A little bit video is coming.
I don't know who these people are, but this is not how it's supposed to work. We don't accept that. And so I'm sure Gillette will talk to you guys about it, but if you're gonna run it, when it's queued, it must be on. That's your job. Her job is to speak. Your job is to make sure it works. Simple as that, and that goes for all of us in Jamaica. Unless we don't accept this, we're not going to be a first world country. And I have no intention in remaining poor. So we have to fix it.
That's right.
There's something not working. No, I can't use. No, that's not.
I'm going to take. They can't hear online, you know, so.
Just apologizing for that technical difficulty, which our minister has made it clear, we can't go like that. So Mrs. Schultz Cox, would you like to please come while the technical difficulty is being sorted out? Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Amani. So you have like less than 5 minutes because I'm not going to be here that long. Senator, the Honorable Alvin Hill, Minister of Industry, Investment and Commerce, Jamaica's Business Ministry.
Fine.
Dr. Tanisha Ingleton, Managing Director of Hart NSTA Trust and the Board Director of JAMBRO. Egbert von Frankenberg, Chairman of the Global Services Skills Council. Representatives of the board and membership of the Global Services Association of Jamaica. Representatives of Hart Trust and associated trainers. Distinguished and specially invited guests, family, parents, and friends here and online. I'm going to turn this way because most importantly, the apprentices of the global digital services industry. It is my pleasure to bring greetings to this audience and most importantly to extend congratulations to the graduates of the apprenticeship program on behalf of the Jamaica Promotions Corporation, JAMPRO. Achieving this milestone is by no means insignificant and is worth celebrating personally and professionally. And so I am proud that JAMPRO can take this opportunity to celebrate with you in your achievements today. I want to start by saying congratulations to the 367 graduates, which comprise the apprentices in the supervisory management and leadership management tracks of the apprenticeship program, because you deserve it for a job well done. And I want to ask everyone here to join me in applauding your achievement. Now, for those of you who may be wondering, what does JAMPRO have to do with an apprenticeship program? As you know, and as was mentioned by Dr. Aman, JAMPRO is the executing agency for the Skills Development for Global Digital Services project. We are also the agency responsible for promoting Jamaica as an ideal location for global digital services, whether for new or expanding investments, or importantly, for the export of Jamaican services to the world. We are unable to have meaningful discussions with potential investors without talking about the profile of the skills that are available in this country. the characteristics of our unique talent pool, and how our labor force can meet the varying demands of investors looking to set up or expand in Jamaica. These investors look to JAMPRO to advise them on what our country is doing to meet the needs of their industry. And it's always a pleasure to talk about the government's steadfast commitment to skills development, starting with our Prime Minister, the Most Honorable Andrew Holness, and strongly reflected in the ethos of our own Minister, Senator the Honorable Aubin Hill, who has been a strong advocate for not just training, but certification of our youth across a wide range of industries. So whilst training is not a part of the direct mandate of JAMPRO, the scope of our engagement supports a close collaboration and dialogue with agencies of government that help to ensure that our investment clients, who are exporters, are able to access the human resources that they need. And so we speak proudly about the dedicated partnership available with agencies such as Heart NSTA Trust, who of course are right beside us today. As a government body, JAMPRO also is very big on public-private partnerships in sector development. And so we are very big, proud of being able to spearhead the Skills Council for the Global Digital Services sector as a coalition of industry players, private sector, and key partners that are able to proactively highlight the skills development needs by fostering an appreciation among our educators for the lifelong learning and upskilling needs of industry. Through initiatives such as these, we can ensure Jamaica's talent pool continues to evolve to support the dynamic us our mandate, but rather in how that mandate is effective through our people. Because only with effective and trained personnel that can deliver results can any company, public or private, truly experience success. In today's dynamic environment, a company's talent management and the global future of work are closely related, as organizations that wish to compete in the future of work must develop effective and nuanced strategies for acquiring, retaining, and developing talent for their organization. By adjusting to the changing work environment, by understanding how to leverage the differences that are inherent in a future employee, and shifting the process from pure talent management to people development and management. The support of the government of Jamaica and the Inter-American Development Bank through this $15 million loan project to execute skills development for global services not only signals the priority of the sector to economic growth, but also ensures our Jamaican people are equipped for the current and emerging opportunities in global digital services. At the national level, under this project, we also are in the process of executing strategic priorities aimed at enabling organizations in the global digital services sector to have the best chance to thrive in an uncertain future as a part of the cabinet-approved National 5-Year Global Digital Services Strategy. And just yesterday, under the chairman, we had one of our task force meetings that had all the government agencies that have given their commitment to doing certain things to drive your industry. Plan for the further advancement of the sector is making good progress to adapt
to the future demands for global digital services. Additionally, the project has proudly supported the development of a 2-year industry skills upgrade strategy for talent development to support the sector's evolution into higher value-added services. And the need for competent middle and upper level management is being appropriately skilled is of priority and in demand. I'm sure you can understand and appreciate why, as a sector, our apprenticeship program is therefore focused on the upskilling of our personnel on these 2 tracks. And this focus is also in keeping with what we're hearing on the ground from employees in the industry in respect of your need not only to have jobs that are meaningful and impactful, but also jobs that have a clear career path that would lead to you achieving your personal and professional goals. And so for our apprentices graduating today, I hope that this program has delivered on that path, which has now been laid out in front of you. Because of this opportunity, you will now be able to reach the goals that you have set for yourselves. And so today, ladies and gentlemen, is a great day. It is not about Jampro, it is not about Heart, and it's not even about the minister who is here with us. It is solely about the 367 graduates that have achieved a truly significant milestone. We at Jampro couldn't be happier to see you excel and positioned to grow upwards in Jamaica's global digital services sector. And so let me congratulate you once more and offer our very best wishes as you go forth and maximize your full potential. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Cox, for such a riveting presentation and for reminding us how important the sector is to economic and social development. And one very clear takeaway, Jampro's mandate is effected through its people. Our human resources, very key, very important. We are now going to have Dr. Tanisha Ingleton joining us online. And I'm told Dr. Ingleton is really there live online, ready to address us. So we are very pleased to have Dr. Tanisha Ingleton, Managing Director of Heart and Estate Trust, joining us online.
Thank you so much, Dr. Amande. Good afternoon to everyone. It is now 12:53, and it is with immense pleasure that I greet you today as we celebrate the graduation of another successful batch of apprentices from the GSS Apprenticeship Program. The graduation theme, Onwards and Upwards, Growth Through Upskilling, perfectly captures the essence of this special occasion. You, the graduates, have embarked on a transformative journey of upskilling, equipping yourselves with the knowledge and competencies to excel within the dynamic and thriving global services sector. You are now ready to chart your GSS career journeys with confidence, and I congratulate you on achieving this remarkable milestone. As a national agency, the leading human development agency in Jamaica, the Heart and Estate Trust is proud to be a partner in this impactful program. We recognize the GSS's significant contribution to our nation's economy, generating employment, boosting foreign exchange earnings, and of course, driving overall economic growth. The GSS has experienced remarkable growth in recent years. Job creation has skyrocketed, increasing from 17,000 in 2015 to a staggering 46,000 in 2021. The number of firms operating in the sector has also tripled, showcasing the sector's dynamism and potential. Currently, The GSS generates over US 900 million in revenue per year and employs over 50,000 Jamaicans. This sector has not only created or increased jobs for thousands, but also propelled Jamaica's service industry to contribute nearly 78% of our GDP. This remarkable progress would not be possible without a skilled and empowered workforce, comprising individuals like you, esteemed graduates. Therefore, as we acknowledge these achievements, it is crucial to recognize the pivotal role of skilled and competent individuals in sustaining this upward trajectory. The GSS apprenticeship program plays a pivotal role in bridging the skills gap and ensuring the sector's continued success. I now urge you to consider the focus of my discourse here today. Graduates, you have now completed your 1-year apprenticeship, gaining invaluable knowledge and practical experience in supervisory management. You stand at a crossroads, ready to chart your GSS career journeys. This is a critical juncture where you, the graduates, have the power to shape your future in the global services sector. But the question remains, upskilled? Now what's next? Here are some steps to guide you on your career path. Embrace continuous learning. The landscape of the GSS is constantly evolving. To remain competitive and relevant, you must prioritize lifelong learning, explore the new technologies, the new trends, and the best practices. You need to seek mentorship. Leverage the expertise of seasoned professionals within the GSS. Seek mentors who can guide you, who can provide you with invaluable advice and support your career development. Become a leader who inspires. As you ascend into supervisory roles, remember that leadership is more than just giving orders. It is about building trust, empowering your team, and fostering a positive work environment. And please, give back to the community. The GSS apprenticeship program has opened doors for you. Pay it forward by mentoring others. Share your knowledge and contribute to the development of future generations of GSS professionals. Graduates, in a swiftly evolving global services landscape, your acquired skills are not just assets, they are catalysts for personal and professional growth. The GSS apprenticeship program has equipped you with the tools you need to succeed. Now it's your turn to take charge of your career journey. Remember, the path ahead will be filled with both challenges and rewards. Embrace them all with enthusiasm, with determination, and a commitment to lifelong learning. The Heart and SDA Trust, of course, remains committed. We are committed to supporting the GSS apprenticeship program and the wider GSS sector. We are continuously adapting our training programs to ensure they remain relevant and aligned with industry needs. Through dedicated partnerships like these, we can collectively empower individuals like yourselves to drive the GSS's continued growth and contribute to Jamaica's socio-economic prosperity. Congratulations once again to all graduates. May your future shine as brightly as your dedication and ambition. Thank you.
In repositioning and advancing social and economic growth in this country, and our commitment to the GSS industry and to this partnership. So thank you very much, Dr. Ingleton. We are now going to move into greetings, and graduates, you're going to be getting some greetings from Miss Jalaire Hall, skills development specialist. She's going to speak on a winning apprenticeship model supporting the growth of employees in the GSS. And Ms. Hall should know that she has been very integral in the GSS apprenticeship program. And we're also going to hear from Mr. Egbert von Frankenberg, and he's the chairman of the Global Services Skills Council. And he will be speaking to us on an industry-wide approach to upskilling the workforce. And on screen, we're going to have the GSS firms where we'll get videos from some of the senior executives. We will be hearing from them as well. So, Ms. Hall, the microphone is now yours.
Good afternoon, everyone. All protocols having been observed, I won't bore you with all of that. I am pleased to give this congratulatory message on behalf of the GSS Project Execution Unit. We are a band of 12 persons, and of course our Program Director Marjorie Straw, who is joining online. We are so elated of your success and the results to witness your graduation, having completed yet another journey in life and achievement, a milestone. We do appreciate your firm enrolling you into this program because, as Dr. Amanda Anchelet would have mentioned, it is critical to your career development, your career path, your career goal, but as well to the continuity of the industry. We've had 2 graduation ceremonies to date, and this is the largest thus far. The best, I hear the best. With no intention of boasting, Jamaica's GSS apprenticeship program is one of a kind and a successful initiative that is viewed by other countries as well as other sectors here as a model. Now, what makes the GSS apprenticeship program a model initiative? The simple answer is that it utilizes a framework that is accommodating to the industry's operations and the industry's needs. Firstly, it is a public-private sector partnership, which of course is paramount to any successful arrangement, right? Having all the key stakeholders involved. So we have the government of Jamaica who financed the program through the GSS project, the National Training Agency, Hard Trust, and NSTA, which delivered the training, the assessment, your certificates, your certification, and also manages the respective trainers for your firms. The GSS firms, your employers, through the services, the skills sector, they identified what the skills and competencies are for the sector that is needed to push the sector further. And this is what helps to develop the curriculum to which you participated in that training. It is employer-led. The firm selects and elects the members to participate in the training. The firms, via their training plans, indicate the times that works for your employees, whether it is an evening class, an afternoon class, whatever works for your firm. And of course, the firm selects the training provider that they think is best for their firm. So it is an entire process that is very involved. Our apprentices are the center of our program. We provide a monthly stipend to cover related costs to the program. And of course, we showcase our apprentices. We've had the GSS Apprenticeship Week, which I'm sure some of you would have participated. You know, we had several activities, mentorship, coaching, and of course, we ended with the Big Bang Zoom party. And we take engagement and culture in the program very seriously. So of course, the program is both on and off job training, and we ensure that there's a work-life balance, because we do know you still have your jobs, and of course, you still have your personal lives, right? Virtual learning environment, you are able to join from wherever you are, whether you're at work or you're at home, to participate in the training. And of course, we like to hear back from you. So we've executed some surveys for our apprentices, our employers, and all stakeholders involved. So these are some of the tenets that makes the GSS apprenticeship program a winning apprenticeship model supporting growth of employees. The success of this model, however, was only achieved because of you, your involvement, and of course, your completion. Because starting is one thing, but to finish is another thing. So today we celebrate your journey, the journey you took to get here, and of course, we continue to encourage you to strive onward and upward, fulfill your potential, and unlock even greater possibilities and opportunities in Jamaica's GSS. So congratulations again to all the apprentices, both here and online, and thank you all for your attention.
Afternoon. All right, there I am. Hello, everyone. Thank you for having me today, and all protocols observed as well. On behalf of the Global Services Skills Council, the GSSC, I'd like to express my sincere congratulations to this batch of apprentices graduating from the apprenticeship program today. It's indeed a pleasure to witness yet another group of employees within the sector complete to the first ever sector design professional development program. I'm mostly happy to see this cohort of apprenticeship from the leadership and management group in the mix, which is showing us that the apprenticeship program is moving in the right direction and bringing the upskilling in it aims to bring the upskilling in the right path that we have designed it for. As many of you would appreciate, we live in a world where the job landscape is quickly evolving, and employers in the global space, we operate in an environment that is very dynamic and constantly changing. We have the introductions of AI and how to integrate generative AI now into our workforce. So in order to remain competitive, we must also evolve and transform the way we operate, meet requirements and demands from the clients and customers that we serve, because they also, of course, expect that we are with times. So staying competitive does not only refer to being cost effective, but also includes having a pipeline of talent that is equipped and has the right skill set and competencies in order to perform in these new environments, right? It is no secret also that rapid advancements in these technologies and the changing industry dynamic requires special skills and upskilling as a necessary component in this sector. And the recent automation and artificial intelligence, for example, as I mentioned before, is leaving many traditional jobs at risk and shifting both client and employer expectations. So staying competitive globally and locally will require pushing for more lifelong learning, and it has mentioned before. So we appreciate your energy and your effort in continuing your lifelong learning and upskilling opportunities that you are pursuing. The Global Services Skills Council, a body with a mandate to identify and articulate the sector's needs, engaging with employers in the skills development and influencing skills policies, has taken an industry-wide approach to upskilling the workforce. And whereas over the past 5 years, this council, which comprises of sector leaders from the firms within various subsectors of the GSS, including companies that you work at, that are part of this, have embraced this mindset of upskilling and identifying, designing programs to address these needs and the demand from a demand-driven perspective in order to ensure that the industry has the right skills on hand through these government programs. And so the GSSC has already implemented a 2-year industry skill upgrade strategy, which identified leadership and management as a skills gap, inhibiting Jamaican trajectory to grow into higher value added services. The council, with the support of the Heart Trust NTA, designed a curriculum for an advanced program launching the first leadership and management track of the apprenticeship program in 2022. The GSSC will continue to problem solve, set standards, and chart career pathways for the GSS, allowing for more responsive provision of talent supply for meeting the needs of the sector, all whilst enhancing the opportunities available to our Jamaicans to grow and excel. Congratulations again to this cadre of apprentices. We are truly proud of your achievements, and we look forward to the significant impact that you will have on your respective firms and the sector as a whole. Thank you again.
Thank you so much, Ms. Jalaire Hall and Mr. Mr. Egbert von Frankenberg. Are we now ready for the videos? Did you hear what was said earlier? You are the best. You are the brightest, okay? So we have great expectations for you. So go onwards and upwards. And I hope you're hearing for those who are online. Are we ready with the videos? Please.
Once again, I can't believe it's already that time. We are celebrating the graduation of 17 of our best and brightest from GSS Apprenticeship Program. If this second class is anything like the first one, I know that we at National Credit Adjusters are going to have an exciting, well-trained, professional batch of team members that will continue to contribute positively to our organization. And in that vein, once again, I want to congratulate all 17 of the apprentices who really sacrificed a lot of their time, energy, and effort to make sure that they got the most out of this program. And I would also like to thank all of our partnering agencies, which would be the Heart Trust, JAMPRO, the instructor, and everyone that was able to make this possible. We are, again, really appreciative of all the good things that we've learned. We're looking forward, hopefully, to this continuing so that we get another 17 or 20 participating in the program again somewhere down the line. And again, looking forward to any additional improvements that GSS Secretariat can put together for us. Great program. Very instrumental in improving the quality and development of our management staff, and all the best to the graduates. Looking forward to giving you more challenging work, and also looking forward to JAMPRO and our Trust and IDB and all of our partners to put together and continue to put together this kind of wonderful program. So congratulations, guys. Looking forward to seeing you on the other side of your knowledge game, and thank you all very much for your participation.
Hello. I am Andre Benton, Country Director for National Pen Jamaica. I'd like to express our congratulations to all the GSS Apprenticeship graduates for this significant milestone in your leadership journey. Your next step should be making consistent effort to achieve mastery by consistently applying the knowledge that you've gained. I recommend first selecting 1 to 3 topics and try to apply it. Then, after a few months, selecting a new 1 to 3 topics to practice. This pattern of focusing and reaching out using the material and the knowledge gained from going through this journey that you've had over the past few months will allow you to more deeply seat the information gained. It will allow you to utilize it in real-world situations consistently, and it should allow you to gain expertise in utilizing and delivering these valuable topics that you've learned. I know you've all enjoyed the process immensely. I remember discussions from my pens.com employees regarding the material, and I understand that this is just the first step as you continue to seek other opportunities to grow your knowledge and your expertise. Again, I would like to express our congratulations and our support for all of the graduates that went through this program. Thank you so much, and continue to grow.
A big congratulations to all of you from City on your GSS graduation. You've taken a big step in investing in yourself, and I wish you all a bright career ahead of you. All the best.
Congratulations to the graduating class of 2023. I am extremely proud to recognize the tremendous effort each of you put into completing this outstanding training program to further develop your skills. You have set yourself apart and positioned yourself to becoming a more valuable, well-rounded, and marketable professional within the corporate landscape. With the rapid growth of the global services industry in Jamaica, it is vital for all of us to continue to gain new skills and experience. This helps ensure we continue to raise the standard of excellence and implement best practices to deliver world-class service. Programs like this drive growth in our industry and in turn helps grow our economy. I would like to give special recognition to the top performers: Theodore Thompson, second place; Shanice Kolick and Ruth and Rodney, first place. I'm also very delighted to acknowledge all apprentices: Kamala Service, Chantal Williams, Unique Bryan, Asha K. Campbell, Kimian Robinson, Kishana Johnson, Brittany O'Mealy, Travell Blois, Don Bernardo Richards, Shalette Foster, Alberta Fuller, Shannon Miller, Shanika Matthews, Kenroy Grant, Horace Hibbert, Kenisha Johnson, Craig Antonio, and Quincy Lewis. Congratulations again to all the graduates. I wish you tremendous success as you pursue your careers. Keep reaching for greatness and embrace life with passion. All the very best. Thank you.
Congratulations to all GSS apprentices. Today is your day. I'm very proud of each and every one of you. I wish you all the very best in your future endeavors. You have worked hard, you sacrificed, but your dedication and your commitment have paid off. Today is your day. Congratulations on behalf of Conduent. Go for it. Shoot for the stars. Well done.
Warm greetings and heartiest congratulations to the GSS graduates from Team HGS. What a day. Your efforts, your commitment, your sincerity, zeal, persistence, enthusiasm, and hard work has finally got you to this stage where you successfully complete the GSS course. I'm sure this journey has been an enlightening one, an interesting one, and it has boosted your confidence, it has impacted your professional demeanor as well as personal demeanor, and that you are willing to apply these learnings back at the workplace and outside the workplace in order to make positive impacts to the businesses and people that you are part of. I'm very glad to know that some of you have already moved into elevated and expanded roles like that of a team leader, senior officer, QA, trainer, etc. And this is just the beginning. BPO industry, BPM industry as they call it, it has a lot to offer for your growth and development. But it's a two-way street. If you are willing to apply your learning, impact the businesses in a positive manner, then the company and the industry has to offer you definitely growth and opportunities where the sky is the limit. So once again, enjoy your day-to-day and stay committed to your individual growth and development. And I always keep on saying, apply the learning in order to make positive impact. So best wishes for that. And very soon, we'll be meeting you in person to congratulate you by shaking hands and giving you a big hug. Heartiest congratulations again.
So congratulations. We are all cheering for you. You see how many cheerleaders you have? You heard that you're now going to get more challenging work, expanded roles. But don't worry, you're up to the task. You have gone through the GSS Supervisory Management Program. You have been trained and certified and assessed by heart. You're ready for this. So you will continue to lead and to bring others along and to inspire others around a shared vision and to perform. Leadership is key. And so that's why so much effort has been put into making you pursue and excel in this program. So congratulations again. We're now going to have some reflections from our top performing apprentices. And they are going to tell us what their experience has been like. They have actually been there, done it, gone through it, and become transformed, because that's what learning is all about. And the first will be National Credit Adjusters, and we are going to hear from Kiana Miller, and she will be followed by Nicholas Roach from Vista Print, Carlos Yap from National Pen, Carl Cato from Conduent, tied for first place, Ruth Ann Rodney and Chanice Cole, and they're from Ibex Global. And we have Rasika Dennis from OMI Teleperformance, Michelle White from Team HGS, and Ricardo McClarty from Sagility. So we are going to start with Kiana Miller from National Credit Adjusters. Kiana.
Whoa, good afternoon. It's the nerves, but I promise I'll be quick. Good afternoon. It's a pleasure for me to be here. Good afternoon, our distinguished guests that are here and my fellow graduates. I am pleased to be here on behalf of myself and my company, National Credit Adjusters. Again, my name is Kiana Miller. I am the training manager of National Credit Adjusters, and I've been in the BPO industry for over 12 years. With the delivery of over 16 modules, Mrs. Michelle Clement has been an extremely good facilitator. She has been exceptional. I have learned a lot in regards to processes that I have been doing. I was doing it, but I didn't know the reasons behind the job that I was doing. So with this development through JAMPRO and GSS, I have gained the understanding of what it is that I do as a trainer and how it incorporates into the company and why some of those processes are as they are. But as I said, I will just keep this short. So PEAK, perform to enhance and accelerate your knowledge, has proven to be true to its words. This was a thorough, need-to-know, educational project that I am grateful to be a part of. This will stay with me for many years to come, the information that I have gained. I would like to say a big thank you to all those who made this project possible, my company for allowing me the opportunity, JAMPRO, the Hartrust NSTA, the Global Sector Services, and everyone who played an integral role in the success of this project. I am grateful. This is a life learning experience, and I now have lifelong information that I can be, again, an added benefit in my life. And my personal experience was understanding culture, understanding the difference in how Jamaican culture plays such an integral role in the American culture, and how we as Jamaicans were able to be such a big part of, for me, I am in collections, and to see how as collectors we would have been able to contribute to the economy in America, it's something that is, you know, it's mind-blowing, and it gave me an opportunity to know that my job, because in Montego Bay, when you're working in the GSS or the BPO industry, it is not something that a lot of persons have an appreciation for. So when I was able to understand that my job, what I am doing, it actually contributes to the well-being in somebody else's life, not in Jamaica, but for America, I was able to see this through what I was taught, and I was grateful for that opportunity. It gave me a greater, deeper respect for my job and my position. And now when I get up in the morning to go to work, I know I have a purpose to go out. And again, JAMPRO and GSS, Hartrust, NTA, everyone that was integral, I appreciate it, and I thank you very much.
You heard what Kiana said. When I get up in the morning to go to work, I now have a purpose. That's powerful. Thank you, Kiana. We now have Carlos. Are you ready, Carlos? Carlos Yap from National Pen.
Good afternoon, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests, faculty members, and my fellow graduates. As I stand here before you, it is both an honor and a privilege to address you all as we celebrate this awesome occasion. Today is not just a culmination of months or years of hard work, dedication, and perseverance, but a testament to our unwavering commitment to excellence. We have reached another milestone in our educational journey, and it is a moment that deserves recognition and celebration. Firstly, I would like to express my deepest appreciation to our lecturers who have guided and nurtured us throughout our time together. Your dedication, passion, and unwavering support have been instrumental in shaping us to become more efficient and effective in the workplace. We are standing here as a testament to your hard work, and we thank you from the bottom of our hearts. To the partners, organizers, the Ministry of Industry, Investment and Commerce, Thanks for partnering with the best company there is, the National Pen Company, so that we could enhance our skills to tackle the various challenges in our industry and the world at large. To my fellow graduates, congratulations. We have overcome countless challenges, sleepless nights, and demanding assignments to reach this point. We have laughed together, we have cried together, we have grown together. Our diversity has enriched our experience, and our collective determination has propelled us forward. As we move on to the next chapter of our lives, let us remember the friendships forged, the lessons learned, and the memories created during this journey. However, today is not just about looking back. It is also about looking ahead. We are already in demands our skills, our intellect, and our passion. It is in need of positive change in the put the tools necessary to make a lasting impact. Let us strive to be leaders, catalysts for change, and beacons of hope in a world that desperately needs it. Let us use our education to tackle the obstacles of our time and break down barriers, and to uplift those in need. The world may be vast and complex, but our potential is boundless. In conclusion, I stand before you as a representative of the incredible potential within each and every one of us. Together, let us embrace the challenges that lie ahead, armed with knowledge, resilience, compassion we have cultivated to our time together. Congratulations to us all. May our futures be as bright and promising as the journey that brought us to this moment. Thank you.
I heard you say a saying, and I want you to say that again. You said the world is vast and complex. Could you say that part again?
Yes.
Let's hear it.
So, let me find it first.
The world, see?
Yes, so the world may be vast and complex, but our potential is boundless.
Let that stay with you, okay? Coming from your peers. Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. We are now going to have from Conduent, Carl Cato. Come, Carl. Hear from you.
Good afternoon, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, the Honorable Senator Albin Hill, the distinguished members of JAMPRO and GSA Jamaica, Heart NSTA Trust, my fellow batchmates, the media and film teams, my fellow co-workers from Conduent Jamaica, shout out to you guys, and the Windstream family, good afternoon to you all. Today marks a significant milestone in our journey, a journey of growth, learning, sacrifice, and leadership. As we stand here on the brink of a new chapter, I am honored to address this congregation as the top graduate from the 2023 batch from Conduent Jamaica. Now, looking back on the duration of the course, I'm reminded of the challenges we faced, the obstacles we overcame, and the triumphs we celebrated as a batch. One such challenge was fulfilling the demands of the program and the expectations of our clients that we serve daily simultaneously. There were days during classes that we would have meetings, training sessions. Sometimes we'd have escalated calls, which were a challenge. However, we managed to balance both and complete the tasks efficiently. A big shout out and thank you to all our lecturers for being patient with us and understanding throughout the program. The GSS Apprenticeship program has equipped us with the knowledge and expertise required to take the next step in both our academic and professional journeys. As we step into the next phase of our careers, let us carry forward the lessons we have learned from this program. Leadership is not about merely authority, but it's about inspiration, empathy, and the ability to bring out the best in others. It's also about fostering a culture of collaboration, innovation, and continuous improvement. As we move forward, let us not forget the importance of humility. True leadership is not about accolades or titles, it's about giving of oneself for service and making a positive impact on those who we lead. We should lead with integrity, kindness, and a genuine desire to see others succeed. We have learned, adapted, and thrived in an ever-changing landscape of responsibilities and expectations. I am confident that we all have the potential to make a profound difference in our respective fields. Together, we have the power to shape the future, not for ourselves only, but for those who will follow in our footsteps. So a big congratulations to each and every one of the 2023 batch. Let our achievements today let us celebrate our achievements today and embark on the exciting journey that awaits us. We are armed with the knowledge and skills that we have gained through the GSS Apprenticeship program. So thank you to you guys. Thank you.
Thank you, Carl. We all have what it takes to make a difference in our respective fields. We're now going to take a break and we're going to hear from our minister. We will go back to the other reflections after minister has presented to us. So with all protocols observed, as we gather here today to recognize the achievements of the third batch of apprentices in the GSS Apprenticeship Program upon their completion of the course, it is my special task today to introduce you to our keynote speaker. He has over 35 years of working experience in the private sector, accompanied by a Harvard Business School MBA degree. On January 11, 2022, he was appointed as Minister of Industry, Investment and Commerce, with responsibility for 20 agencies and departments, including Jamaica Promotions Corporation, JAMPRO, Companies Office of Jamaica, and Consumer Affairs Commission. He and his wife, Tamara, have 2 adult children. Our speaker joined us for the ceremonies for the first and the second batches of graduates in September and November 2022, respectively. And now he's here with us once again to encourage and to celebrate our third batch of apprentices within the program. Please help me welcome Senator the Honorable Aubin Hill, Minister of Industry, Investment and Commerce. I invite you to give him your undivided attention. Minister.
Thank you very much, Dr. Marcia Rowe Almond, the Senior Director of Heart NSTA, who has been our MC for this event, Mrs. Sansa Ben Templar, our Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Industry, Investment and Commerce, Mrs. Shulette Cox, who you all know, President of JAMPRO, Dr. Tanisha Engleton, who you heard earlier today, who is the CEO of HEART, the Managing Director of HEART Trust, Egbert van Frankenberg, who you heard, who spoke to you online and probably still is online. He's the chairman of the Global Services Skills Council. Marjorie Straw, who I know is online, had to come off her vacation to get online because this program was scheduled for another time when I think I was traveling. But, you know, I definitely wanted to be here. I've been at the first 2 ones. And so Miss Marjorie had to adjust her vacation schedule to be in line with us today. Thank you, Marjorie. Representatives of the Board of Members of the Global Services Association of Jamaica, representatives of the HEART Trust, members of the GSS firms represented here today, and you, the GSS apprentices, for which I'm so happy to see you all. Wonderful to hear your representatives, Carlos and K, what's begin? Ken, Carlos and Ken speaking to us. And then there was Mr. Cato. That's right. And others will speak on your behalf. Good to see you all here. Really very happy, and you'll hear my happiness as I speak. Distinguished, very specially invited guests, parents, family, friends, ladies and gentlemen, and of course, the media practitioner. I must tell you guys, the clarity of the video is excellent. I was saying to Shalette there, that is really, really very good. I spoke to you that way because I remember when we started to do PPP presentations, and the first time I got up, it was early days, and I had some technicians and capable people from India. I was in the Middle East at the time, and I get up to give this speech, and of course it was new. It didn't work. So I pressed the button, no button. Luckily, I know my stuff, so I was able to speak. But I called a meeting in my office afterwards. Not harsh, not threat. I said, look, you guys, you have a job to do. Okay? I have a job to do. I have to prepare, get research, get it in a format that is good. And your job is to make sure when I press that button, it works. If it doesn't work again, just go straight to HR because you don't have a job. Because clearly you're not doing the job. I have to do mine. When the button works, I have to still stand up and speak now, sir. So if it not work twice, why you have the job? So you get one chance, and we smile and we had tea and go away, and it always worked after that. I tell you something, young apprentices. Anytime you don't have a standard to follow, you fall down. Gravity pulls you down. Gravity comes in the form of your friends, your habits, your appetites, all of those. They pull you down. So you better have a clear objective that you're following. And anytime you're not accountable, you do much less than you are capable of. This is why Hussein and Shelley and all those people, Sharika, are outstanding, because you know what? They're accountable to their competitors, because the competitors go run past you and take the prize. Now, that's not a part of the speech, so now I'm going to do the speech, all right? As Jamaica's Minister of Industry, Investment and Commerce, Jamaica's Business Ministry, I am here with immense pride and pleasure at this GSS graduation ceremony. Global Digital, they have GSS here, NASA. Global Digital Services Sector. If you're not digital, forget the service. Because you know so much, all of your service is practically done online. Then how are you going to leave out D? Global Digital, you know, when I came, no D was in there. I mean, I know how Shalette and why you would write my speech without a D. Because you know somebody want the D in there. How GSS get here, I don't understand. So me come back and me take it back to cabinet and ask cabinet to change it, to put in global digital services sector. And I made sure they weren't going to, the program that we had didn't have certification in there. You say, what? We're going to spend all this money on no certification. So every one of you who graduate must be certified or you can't graduate. Because when you're certified, you can work in Montego Bay, in Kingston, in Trinidad, in Guyana, in Saudi Arabia, or Holland. We have to lift to that standard. So, you know, when you press the button, it must work. Right, videographer? So it's your job to get to Jumper and say, give me the video, you line it up. So when we press the button and start, no hitch. Because I told you to tell the press that they have good work, but tell them if they're coming over to the ministry, no hitch. But I'm really happy to be here. Today marks a significant milestone, not only for our graduates and for Jamaica's global digital services sector. We gather to celebrate your completion of the Global Digital Services Apprenticeship Program, apprenticeship and certification. Now, when I started to do this, I wasn't in this ministry, I was in the Prime Minister's ministry at the time. Shulette will remember. And since that time and before, I've been writing and speaking about apprenticeship. There's a reason for that. After the Second World War, Germany became the exporter of the world, a very big economy, third or fourth or fifth at one time. How did they do that? It wasn't by PhDs and lawyers. They had their role. They make policy, but the people who made BMW and Mercedes weren't in some office doing some policy. They had gone to apprenticeship schools and had learned serious skills, how to make things well. You have gone through apprenticeship to learn and you never stop. You must keep going because the more skills you have, the more purpose you have. Miss Kay, we call her that for today. Okay, because as you understand, and when Shulette will remember when I met Jampro first, and whenever I'm talking to anybody, I explain why you must do what I ask you to do. Because when you understand, you then become committed, or you tell me, say, you know, do it, or me watch you, and me say, you know, do it because me did tell you how to do it, and you say, yes, you understand, you know, do it, so. And the button are pressed, when the button are pressed, what happen? Okay, so when we press the button and no sound not come, you know what happened. So you must give clear discussions and arrangements, and you've had that in your apprenticeship program. This program is pivotal part of the skills development for global digital services sector project, which represent a significant and successful collaboration between Heart and ST Trust, Jampro, the Global Digital Services Project Execution Unit, and of course, IDB as the lender and participating GSS firms. Now, I say IDB as the lender, wasn't here, but I'm putting it in for the reason I want to tell you that we borrow the money, not to buy whatever you buy. Now going to get into it. So because it's mostly women in this graduation class, it's only a small amount of men. So whatever you buy, we never borrow the money to do that, to buy cars or to buy clothes or to buy even food. The money was borrowed to invest in you. Taxpayers through the government of Jamaica have invested this money in you, primarily businesses, because business pay a lot, most of our taxes. So they are investing in you. You need to understand that the money not come from heaven, and it not come from any place called government. The money is borrowed, but to invest in you, not to buy consumer stuff. So Carlos, as you go out there and speak and tell them how the world is and all that stuff, make sure you remember, and I know you'll remember because I hear the commitment in your speech, and I see the commitment that you've put forward to get through this program and to come as a graduate. So we're happy to have you. With over 3,200 employees enrolled across 2 training cohorts, leadership and management and supervisory management, we have fostered a substantial cadre of managers equipped to lead and manage with skill and vision. You know something? This is my 3rd class I've been to. We had one in September last year of 115 people apprenticeship graduating, 109 in November of last year. This time we have 367 apprentices trained, certified, and graduating. So in a year, the Global Digital Services Sector project, the training project, has graduated 591 people, men and women, into into a managerial supervisory cadre. That's excellent. Give the sector, the businesses in the sector, a round of applause. Of the 367 graduates that we're having today, some of them in the room with us today, there were 24% men. Only 88. What's your name? Sharika. Yeah, that's a fancy name. Everybody knows it now. Sharika is only 24% men. So you know what happens when my friends from Europe come and them talk about gender equity, and them come to Jamaica and them talk about women. Me quickly prime up and say, hey, I'm glad you bring up that subject, because you know what? 70 to 80% of our graduates from university are women. And I just graduated a class of apprentices in the global digital sector, and it's only 24% men. So yes, I'm into this gender equity business. Give me the money to train men. And them go quiet to say quickly, because them never know, said that's a road. But that's our good story, frankly, in Jamaica. We want to see more men in now, because we want to get more men into the working class, because good women must have good men to marry to. You hear him up? What's your name? Huh? Ricardo up there offer, you know, you married yet? So you can offer. You're all right. He's clearly a marketing kind of man. So, you know, we're graduating in a year, and Shulet, I couldn't believe that we're doing this, because when we started off at 115, I didn't say anything to you, but we said, boy, this is not enough. But now, at 591 in the year period, we've done, huh? All right, so, you know, I have Shulet, I said, Shulet, go back to those people and make sure you get grant funding, and we borrow some more money to invest. So because we intend to make sure this country change for the better. You know, it's amazing. You're going to hear some more people give testimonials, but we have all these graduates, 591. But I tell you, I know that in a short time, Dr. Ingleton is going to announce another big graduation of apprentices and people who have been trained to make sure that they fit into the workforce. These 591 graduates from the GSS program is only a part of the significant investment the Andrew Holness administration is making in our people to get them ready for the workforce, which is experiencing a historically low unemployment figure at 4.5%. So the 15 million we borrowed from the IDB for the program was used to make a successful investment in our people, not wasted in consumer goods. Now, you know, we are very clearly committed to the fact that we have to train and upgrade people, because we're at 4.5% unemployment, lowest in our history. We've never been there. Historical means we've never been there. That means you are going into an employment situation where for 40 years, the employment market in Jamaica has been an employer's market. You had 19% unemployment figure. When the Andrew Holness administration took over, we had 13.3, 13.5% unemployment. That means employers could get whoever they want. Them go out and it no work, and maybe they press the button fast. You know what I mean? Because them could always get another group. Well, at 4.5%, that's not happening. And under this administration, listen to me, you have to remember them call me minister. So it's just one little, many you cook a little dollop of politics, not much, to mention that it is this administration that has brought down the unemployment from 30.5%. But we're not stopping. We're finding people like you to train, borrow the money, work with your companies to train, make sure they give you the time to train, and you get into the workforce. But we're going further. We're going out into the highways and byways. That's from the Bible. To gather them in. Heart is doing it. Heart is going to tell. I heard it on the radio how them bringing these people, doing things on the roadside. Boy, thank God that they're bringing them in, training them, they put them in a camp, them give them money, they take some of the money, open a bank account, they give them license, and you're going to hear much more about that in future. So we need to put people in the workforce. And this administration, my ministry, but you have all kinds of ministries doing it. The Ministry of Labor and Social Security, Ministry of Education, with our biggest budget outside of finance is $150 billion this year in the education budget. Finance is bigger because they have to pay the debts and interest, but the biggest operating budget is arguably the Ministry of Education. The government is spending money to make sure we educate our people because we can't stay where we are. Our per capita GDP is 5,000 per year. It was 5,000 per year in 2001. It's not growing very much, but that has to change. But we have good news. Just yesterday, the news come out that the central bank has announced that our balance of payment is in surplus by $170 million US, the first time in decades. The first time in decades that we have a balance of payment surplus. Our exports this year are up 30%. I have been pushing exports in the 2 years since I've been there because we've had 61 of 62 years, no, 60 years of 61 years of independence. Only 1 year we've had a positive trade balance, and that was in 1966. We have to export a lot more. You are in the export business. Every service you do is paid for by somebody overseas. Most every one of you. Okay? That's exporting. Tourism is an export. It doesn't count in the normal definition of export that economists have. But it's in the balance of payments that you see comes in, because balance of payments takes in all our income, and it records all our expenditure, not just the trade part. So tourism gets in, everything else that we get, sometimes we get grants that get in there. So we've had a balance of payment surplus for at the end of the year for the first time in many decades. Jamaica is changing. So we have low unemployment, we have a surplus in our balance of payment situation. And of course, we have our GDP growing very well. We have all kinds of good things happening in this country. And we must make sure that we congratulate the people who are forward today. We start with you. Then there are the businesses. Then there are the people like the PSs and Shillette and the rest of us in government who try and make policies to make sure that there's a level playing field. Hard Trust out there training every day. The 22 firms that allow you all to be here, I want to congratulate them for making sure they're part of this change that we're having in Jamaica. And let me tell you something. Even you're young, but the Jamaica that you know 5 years ago is different from the one today. Just walk up Hagley Park Road. Just go to Portia Simpson Highway and look at the flyover. And it's not a plane, there's a whole road that. Okay? And you drive around St. Thomas, all from Mapen to Mandeville. All of you know you're having jobs. You're probably going to look property in cool Mandeville, because you can drive from Mandeville to come to work and be in time, and maybe just as quickly as you get from Red Hills. So the country is changing, and you must be a part of that positive change. We make sure we're finding the money to invest in you, in the government, And you know, we want to make sure that you understand that these initiatives underscore the Andrew Holness administration's unwavering commitment to workforce development, recognizing that a skilled and productive workforce is the key to the global competitiveness. Now, listen to me now. When we know the things right, we get blame. So when we borrow money and invest well in people like you and Ricardo, who's putting up his hand to say I'm a candidate. No, he didn't say, you know, you notice him asking for interviews. People can line up for interviews. Isn't that what you said, Ricardo? So this this is particularly important when Jamaica's unemployment position is, as I said, at a historical low. We want to make sure you are ready, and we do that through the Global Digital Services Program, that you're ready to take on supervisory jobs and frankly to become a major part of our GDSS business, what many people call the BPO business. So as I look around this room, I see a part of the managerial future of Jamaica's global digital services sector. You must be wanting to go higher and higher. There's nothing wrong with ambition, but it must be realistic. Don't believe that next week you're going to run the business, but you have to train and you have to make sure you're ready. And sometimes you look at, if you're doing well, other people will come from outside and say, look, I think you should talk to us. Can we go to lunch? and then an offer turns up. But we know whatever it is, Jamaica has to improve. That 5,000 US dollars per capita GDP that has been there for so long has to change. It has to move to 6,000. It has to move to 7, 10,000, 12,000, because we have only 3 million people. We're not going to get more people over time. In fact, many of you in this group are delaying marriages and so on. Children our population is leveling off. So we have to make sure that we get more men graduates who good women can marry. Shillette, that sounds like, as the good woman at Jampro, you have to run that program. Because you got an amen over here. Okay, so, but also, you have to make sure that we find new markets. You're in that business every single day that you go on your computer, whichever company you're on, finding new markets overseas, or the new markets that have been found, you're supplying. You must make sure you increase your productivity. And it's an economic term, but it's very simple. You know how you do that? Whatever you have today, the skill that you have today, you must use that skill and the resources that you have, the equipment to produce more of whatever you're producing. That's a simple definition of productivity. When you do that, it's funny how many people will find you to have lunch and make you an offer because they hear that you're productive. We have to increase our productivity. The idea of taking that money from IDB and have Jamaican taxpayers, businesses and individuals pay it back is because we want it to be a lot more productive. Productive in terms of whatever you do. So I certainly, I'm very happy to be here today. As you go to work next week as an apprenticeship graduate, keep the momentum going. Strive for greatness. We have enough Jamaicans who have provided examples for you to say greatness is possible, not just in running, not just in reggae, but also in business and the way we have run this country in the past 5 years. Everybody around the Caribbean, I travel a lot, and many of them said to me, businessmen, big businessmen, I wish that we could borrow your government from Jamaica. Tell them you're not sending them anyway. We want to keep them right here. It's personal, you understand. Okay, so congratulations on this remarkable achievement to all the graduates, both present and those who are joining remotely. The path ahead is bright with promise. always is. No matter when you get challenged, it's bright. Continue to excel. Embrace every single opportunity, and a really good future is yours if you do that. Thank you so much, and I wish you every success.
Thank you, Minister. A very positive message there, wasn't it? Continue to embrace every opportunity, even when the challenges are there. And we have seen that as a country, we are moving onwards and upwards. Growth through upskilling, growth through moving the global digital services sector forward. You remember that? The the global digital services sector, onwards and upwards, and you have a critical role to play in that. So thank you again, Minister, for such an uplifting message. We have hope. I'm reminded of the poem, I saw my land in the morning, and behold, she was fair. Great things are happening. We're now going to go back to having the reflections, and this time it will be IBEX Global, and it's Ruth Ann Rodney and Shanice Coley, and they're tied for first place. Is Ruth Ann Rodney here from IBEX and Shanice Coley? Oh, they're right here at the front, you see? Right, ready. So please come. Podium is yours.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon again, fellow graduates, distinguished guests. It's an honor to stand before you as one of the valedictorians of our graduating class. My name again is Ruth Ann Rodney. I would like to warmly welcome everyone in attendance and express my gratitude for being a part of this memorable occasion. I would like to say thank you to our site director, Mr. Taha Amin Gill, who, after being brought abreast of challenges I was encountering, facilitated me access to the site's orientation room on the days of my GSS class attendances. I stayed in that space and made it count for something. I would like to say thank you as well to our class instructors, Mr. Kenny Myers and Mrs. Bevet Alvarango, who have imparted their knowledge and experiences to us. I would like to thank our dear Auntie Lily, who has been our motivator, confidant, leader, friend, and second mother for being there for us during our difficult times and happy moments. IBEX's decision to place her in charge of the apprentices was the best thing the company could have ever done for us. I would also like to say thank you to IBEX, Hartrust NTA, JAMPRO, and IWED for their partnership in making the GSS Apprenticeship program possible. In spite of all the challenges and obstacles that we have been through, we stayed together as a team. Graduates, we have all achieved a lot because your hard work, dedication, and perseverance have led us to this moment. I encourage you all to pursue your dreams and positively impact the world as we continue to shine. A famous quote from Winston Churchill, "Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts." Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. All right, so today I stand before you with immense gratitude in representing all of the apprentices who have been a part of the incredible GSS apprenticeship program. Extending my deepest thanks to JAMPRO for providing us the invaluable opportunity to participate in such a program. This transformative experience has been a cornerstone in shaping our professional journeys. A heartfelt appreciation goes to IBEX for recognizing our potential and choosing us as candidates for this program. Your investment in our growth has not only honed our skills, but has also opened doors to endless possibilities. Your belief in us has been a driving force behind our accomplishment. I would be remiss not to express my sincere thanks to someone who has been a guiding light throughout this journey. Auntie Lillian Chambers, your unwavering dedication, commitment, and the countless hours you've spent with us over the past 12 months has made an indelible impact on our experience. Auntie Lily, you have not just managed logistics, you've been the pillar of support that kept us motivated in the face of challenges. And today I stand here as a testament to the success that is achievable when mentorship is coupled with genuine care. In conclusion, let us collectively acknowledge the collaborative efforts of JAMPRO, Heart Trust, and IWED, along with the facilitators, Mrs. Alvaranga and Kenny Myers. Your contribution has not only enriched our lives, but have paved the way for a future filled with promise and accomplishments. We are grateful, we thank you, and we did it.
Thank you so much, Ruth and Rodney and Shanice Coley. Remember, you emphasize investment, and Minister talked about investment. So when you invest, you expect to reap what? Rewards, or what they call it in finance, returns. So we have great expectations for you. We're now going to hear from Rasika Dennis, OMI Teleperformance. Rasika? Rasika not here? Okay, all right. We'll move on to Michelle White from Team HGS. Michelle?
Esteemed guests, graduates, good afternoon. So I remember back in July of 2020, my manager at the time once said to me, "If you think you add value, you have made a sad mistake." Those words did hurt me, but it did not deter me from developing a zeal to further develop myself for me. Fast forward to January 2022, I was in the same position, but I had a different manager. And she reached out to me and asked me if I was interested in doing the GSS program. I said, sure. I saw it as an opportunity for development, and I'm glad I agreed to it. This program offered me the opportunity to own my craft and awarded top performer in my department twice, as well as allowing me to develop new skills, which allowed me to get promoted to a new position actually this year within the business. I can say that I am truly proud of myself. Due to being engaged in the program, I became more confident in myself. And at one point, I felt the need to challenge myself by even asking my manager if I could take on a project that she originally assigned to other members on the team, to which she complied. I worked on it from start to finish and was successfully included in the pilot phase of a new learning platform, which was launching within the organization. So I thank the developers for birthing this program. As while doing this for a year, there is much I learned that I didn't know, and some being an addition to what I already knew. I also want to thank my lecturers, Mrs. Bevet Alvaranga and Mr. Kenny Myers, who allowed myself and my classmates to have logical and rational conversations in which we were able to display different opinions or viewpoints on certain topics that we touched on. This in the end, we are able to apply the knowledge and skills not only in operations, but also in shared services. As I close, graduates, let us remember to apply what we have learned both professionally and personally, as I can truly say that I have grown and will continue to grow. Let us also remember we're never too old to learn, and that each day is definitely an opportunity to learn something new. Take advantage of the opportunities that allow you to skillfully develop yourself, because in the end, it will pay off. It wasn't easy, as there were countless of late nights and early morning working on assignments. We pushed and we endured to the end. A big congratulations to all of us on this accomplishment and acquiring our certificate in supervisory management.
Did you hear what Michelle said? I am proud of myself. You all need to be proud of yourselves. We are now going to have Ricardo McClarty from Sagility. Oh, the marketing man, who's the candidate. Yes.
Good afternoon, everyone. All protocols observed. I just want to say thank you very much for having us here. Not just myself, but the fellow graduates and also those who are virtually. If I may just take you through my experience, the timeline for training for us started about 2 years ago, November of 2021. During that time, personally, I struggled to adapt to the hard days. After a hard day's work on a Monday, and I hate Mondays, mark you, I would have training from 5 to 8 in the nights. Oftentimes, we would be traveling home during rush hour traffic in Kingston, or we would be still at work because I'm a trainer and my classes generally go from 9 to 6 p.m. So I'd be handling training while also training myself. However, we persevered, and I must say, how far we have come from, we've gotten far, we still have further to go. I want to definitely pause right there to say to my fellow graduates, again, personally here and virtually, it doesn't end here, because we've definitely gotten to a milestone, but we want to continue further. I've always been told, that was what I was raised on, is that if you want good, you know as a for run. So it was difficult. I thought of giving up. I thought of moving on to something else, because oftentimes I had to prioritize my work over getting to class, submitting an assignment, etc. But perseverance is one of the mantras that I definitely stand by, and I think that helped us to get through. I must also put some of the thanks to the facilitators. I know they're all not here, but specifically Ava Shavans, Shaniqua Poppins. I remember personally, at one point, I had trouble uploading good old Moodle. I had trouble uploading something at 12 p.m. to the platform. And I told my facilitator, it's okay, I've tried. I have not met the deadline. I will accept my 0. She said, Ricardo, you put all the work into this. You need to do something else. And she gave me her personal email address for me to submit that. And we were able to get, I believe, 98% on that assignment. Now, for me as a trainer, it really resonated with me, because with adults, you lead them to a particular point and we generally tend to leave them afterwards. You're an adult, you make your own decisions, do what you want to do. But she went above and beyond, and I really appreciated that effort my group members did. So I want to personally say thank you so much to the facilitators, everybody with the Heart Trust NTA group. You guys have done an exceptional job. You are the reason why we are here today. Thanks. Now, while in school, I've always struggled with the whole idea of learning something that doesn't apply to my goals or what I need, what I want to pursue. But with the GSS supervisory management course, that was not the situation at all. A problem that I'm having today, I am definitely going to cover it later on in class. A problem that I'm facing now, I will be covering something within class that will help me to cover that. I structure my days using the Eisenhower matrix. I have a deeper appreciation of Maslow's hierarchy of needs. And if it is that I have a trainee who's struggling, I can create SMART goals to help them to move forward. These are all topics covered within our courses. Am I right? All right. Now, that leads me again to just think about why we are here, or better yet, why I'm here. You know, I joked at the start to say I am the valedictorian for my group. And I guess words are powerful because I must say, however, that I'm not just here because of me. I'm here because of my entire group. I'm here because of my entire classmates. And we are all here together. We have performed to achieve and enhance or accelerate our knowledge. Everyone is here because they're a winner, and I definitely do appreciate you all. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Ricardo. You brought it all together very well. You see, orator in the making. You heard his speech? Well done. Okay, thank you so much for your reflections and your testimonials. It shows how much you have learned, how much you have transformed, how much you have advanced. And what stood out for me is not only the supervisory skills and the coaching and the mentoring, but I also heard some very important skills that are needed in this 21st century workplace coming out, what we refer to as HEART, as our employability skills. So these skills, our ability to work as a team, to solve problems, to overcome barriers, these two are important skills that we build in the curriculum. And we heard that coming out as well. So I was really heartened by that because my role is overseeing the development of programs. And sometimes we put all of these in the programs and we wonder how much they will be in practice. But it was so good to hear them. These are important 21st century skills. Ready to become leaders, ready to help to empower others. We are now going to have some very important awards. And we are going to be awarding those who have excelled and have done very well. So we are going to recognize the top 3 awardees by firms, and they are going to be presented with trophies. And Minister is going to make the presentations for those in the first place. And we are going to begin. We have 3 first place winners, and they are from different firms. So from National Credit Adjusters, we have our own Kiana Miller. Please come to Kiana.
Who am I looking at? All right. Congrats.
Give her a hand. First place from Vista Print, we have Nicholas Roach. Nicholas? Not here. Okay, we go on to National Pen and our Carlos Yap. Carlos? No, Minister. And from Conduent, we have Carl Cato. from IBEX Global, Minister, we are not finished.
No, I'll stay.
Yes, rewarding excellence. Tied for first place from IBEX, we have Ruth and Rodney and Chanice Cole. Shanice Cole. Shanice Coley. For first place from OMI Teleperformance, we have Owen Elliott. Owen? Owen is not here. We move on to Team HGS. First place, Michelle White. Come, shout out for her, Michelle. And the first place from Sagility, we have Ricardo McClarty. Or orator, or marketer, everything in one. Thank you so much, Minister, for doing these honors. We now go on to our second place winners from the various firms, and we are going to ask Mrs. Shulette Cox, President Jampro, and Minister takes his leave. We want to thank you very much, Minister, for gracing us with your presence today, for bringing us that positive message, and for inspiring our graduates. Remember the words of Minister, go forward. Do not be overcome by challenges, work through the challenges and achieve. And even in the midst of some dark times, we are able to see the light. We are able to see positive things. Let us go for those. So it was a privilege having Minister today. Okay, our second place winners, Mrs. Shulette Cox, President Jampro, will be coming to us to do the honors. Let us give her a round of applause. And second place from National Credit Adjusters, we have Sharika Campbell. Sharika. Second place from Vista Print, we have Michelle McKenzie. Not here. We go on to National Pen. Second place, we have Margaret Evans. And we have, is collecting on behalf of her. Margaret Evans. Wonderful. Second place from Conduent, we have Primrose Brown. Give her a hand. Second place from IBEX Global, we have Theodore Thompson. Second place from Omni Teleperformance, we have Samantha England. Not here. We move on to Team HGS. Second place, we have Hugh Heard. And the second place from Sagility, we have Catherine Brough. Thank you, Mrs. Cox, for doing those honors. Okay, Mr. Marlon Johnson, Senior Programs Director from the Heart NSTA Trust, with responsibility for the apprenticeship program. Mr. Johnson has been very instrumental, along with his team, in the coordination of the apprenticeship program on the ground. And we also have Mrs. Stacy Kane Davis, who has joined him. She's also Senior Programs Director from Heart NSTA, with responsibility for community training interventions and other key programs and projects. So Mr. Johnson, to do the honors for the third place winners from the various companies, we have Tashia Moody from National Credit Adjusters. Come keep the applause going, give her some energy. From Vista Print, we have Patrice Stewart. She's not here. We move on to National Pen, Charlene Williams from National Pen. You're deputizing today very well for these ladies. From Conduent, we have Shawnette Hall Monteith. Shawnette Hall Monteith. From Ibex Global, we have Theodore Thompson. Theodore Thompson, Ibex Global. He went up already. Okay. From OMI Teleperformance, Rasika Dennis, not here. From Team HGS, Latoya Guscott. Keep the applause, Latoya Guscott. From Sagility, we have Sidoni Parks. Sidoni Parks. Thank you so much, Mr. Johnson, for doing the honors. And that ends our award of those top achievers in the from the various companies. Let's give them a round of applause. Okay, we will now move to a presentation on Zoom. We are coming down. It's called Onwards and Upwards, Making My Mark in the GSS Industry. And it will be done by Melanie Barif, Director of Operations for Service Delivery, Latin America and the Caribbean region from Conduent. So a presentation from Melanie Barif, Director of Operations and Service Delivery, Latin American and the Caribbean region, entitled Onwards and Upwards, Making My Mark in the GSS, and it will be for about 8 minutes. And it's keeping in with the theme of the graduation, onwards and upwards, moving forward as you all advance your careers in this industry.
Thank you. Good afternoon. All protocols observed, but special congratulations to the graduates, those who are there in the room physically and those in the virtual space. I want to say a special thanks as well to the program directors and coordinators working alongside the companies within the GSAG in making this opportunity possible. I speak today sharing my journey and collaborating with the theme Onwards and Upwards, Making My Mark in the GSS. As a former graduate, I just want to start out by saying I joined the sector in the late 90s, and I really don't want to start quoting specific years because I don't want you guys to figure my age out. But in the late 90s, to be more specific, and fresh out of high school. Back then, the BPO sector was highly concentrated in transaction processing, and leaving high school with a highly skilled, or should I say high typing skills, I was ripe for that particular skill set. My intention was to work enough money to aid in advancing my education full time. Little did I know that I would still be employed in the sector today. I spent a few years exploring with a few employers, gaining experience also in telemarketing. And over the years, I have grown a lot, both professionally and personally. I've been blessed with the experience of working all contact center frontline positions, including transaction processing, and some experience as an HR database analyst. A lot of persons didn't know that. What really inspired me for participating in the apprenticeship program, it was really a motivation of a zeal to learn, and most certainly to be certified. And then I learned I was going to be paid a stipend. I became even more eager. You know, it's very rare you hear of a program where you're being paid to learn. And in this time, who doesn't want money? So having this much knowledge gained from my years of being trained in the sector, by the different clients that I've supported, by the different companies that I've worked with, it only fits that I'm certified. And this definitely adds accreditation to what the sector has done for me over the years, and in turn, what I've contributed. My time spent participating in the course has been very rewarding. It increased the scope of my network. I've learned and was reminded of general best business practices, gained insight, and most importantly, made new friends, both academic and in the business field. It was also a way for me to share my experience with those who have just started their journey into business leadership. And to top it all off, I've been promoted, and, you know, Madam Speaker would have shared my responsibilities. I want to say hearty congratulations again to the graduates. I know that my journey, it's very short in terms of what I brought today, but what you bring to the future is way more than what we have achieved in the past. Congratulations. Stand on strong legs today. Be proud of yourself. Be proud of the companies which you support. Be proud of who you are. Thank you very much.
That was a very inspiring testimony. You see that there is a lot for you out there, a lot of possibilities, a lot of opportunities. You just have to go for it. Okay, so thank you so much, Mrs. Melanie Barry, for sharing your very positive journey as you advanced your career through the sector. So we all know about the supervisory management program. You have taken part in it. You know what it's about. It's at a very high level. Okay, so it is not like a level 1, a level 2, or a level 3. It's pitched at a level 5, and level 5 is equivalent to a degree based on Jamaica's national qualifications framework. The program has focused on areas such as how do you motivate staff, coaching, how do you mentor others, how do you communicate effectively, providing effective leadership, how do you get to persuade and work with your team and inspire them to achieve strategic goals, and monitor and reporting on staff performance. You have done some key modules such as using Microsoft Office Suite, managing sales performance, you know, understand about Jamaica's labor laws, and how to apply strategic principles and techniques. Even you have looked at coaching techniques, you have looked at tactics, and utilizing team motivation techniques. So all in all, it has been a very wonderful and inspiring journey. And as we come down to the end of our graduation exercise for this morning, I'm going to ask Miss Luana Holt to come and tell us about the activity that involves the Kahoot games, and she will do that very briefly. Luana will come while Tene will be in the background monitoring what needs to happen to make this game possible. Luana?
Thank you, Dr. Ramonde. Good afternoon, everyone. So we've celebrated what we're here for, and now we're gonna have a little bit of fun. So now we're going to start our trivia game. And this is for the first 50 persons who can log in. So we're going to start, it's fast fingers. So we're starting with fast fingers with the first 50 persons who can log on. Sounds good? All right, so we're going to go to kahoot.it. That's KAHOOT.IT. I'm just waiting on the pin so that we can start. I hope we're excited to win some prizes today. No, we don't want any prizes? Okay, all right. The prizes are okay, so we're going to give away a $50 gift card for first place, 30 US for second place, and 20 for third place. All right. Remember I told you first 50. We're just waiting on the game number here. It's just like when we're giving out credit, you have to move those fingers really quickly. We might be having a little bit of a technical challenge, I'm not sure. I can't even see the monitor from here, so I don't even know how I'm going to read the questions. But let's see. Huh? Before we do the... All right, in the meantime, in between time, we're gonna go ahead and play a video, and then we're going to do the game. Sounds good? All right. No sound? The sound. Let's put him. All right, and we're back. So we will start the game momentarily. Just waiting on the game pin. Having a little bit of a technical issue. All right, so the game pin is 3175596. 3175596. For those persons who are with us virtually, it should be in the chat, and you guys can log on and join our game. And remember, guys, we're gonna put appropriate nicknames, all right? Appropriate nicknames. Ones that I won't shy away from saying out loud, all right? Pardon? All right. All right, so we're just waiting on the 50 persons to join. So we have to give everyone, a little time, a little chance. If you guys have joined, give me a little hoorah. Hoorah, okay, great. Hoorah. Thank you. It's a bit close. All right. All right, we're looking real good. Does that say 89 persons? Oh, wow. Okay, we're going to go ahead and start the game. Oh, okay, that's great. So first 90 persons. So you're definitely will have to work really fast. All right, it's our trivia game. And how you're going to answer this is based on the color. So you're going to answer based on the color that you see. The first question is, how does the GSS in the GSS, what does the GSS in the GSS project stand for? Not seeing the screen very well, but you're going to match based on the color. So the color is on your device. The answer is on the screen. And it's fast fingers, guys. So we notice the numbers moving up there at the side. Can someone from our team, this works better. Okay, all right. Oh, look at that, 55 persons answered correctly. Out of 89, guys, we need to do a little better than that. All right, next question. Don't know if the screen, if it moves, does it move? Oh, yeah, I'm not going to. All right, in first place so far, we have Janelle. Good job on the fast finger. But not to worry, guys, we have quite a bit of questions, so you have an opportunity to go up. Next question. All right, number 2, what does PEAK, P-E-A-K, stand for? Remember, we're matching the color to the answer, and you have to answer quickly. Look at that number going up. Oh, wow. Real fast fingers here. About 12 seconds. All right. We have 47, but this number is lower than the first one. All right. Okay, so 47 persons got that correct. Good job. I will try my best. Okay, I'll try my best. All right, so Remario has shot up to the top. Good job. Carlos in second place and Chantal E is in third. Crystal was our highest climber, going up 30 places. Very good. All right, next question. I'm gonna try and read it for you guys. The apprenticeship training program comprises of red, 90% off the job training with 10% on the job training, 80% theory training, this is blue, and 20% practical training, 100% off the job training, that's yellow, and 80 on the job training and 20% off the job training, that's green. Whew. That was a mouthful. 5 seconds to go. Who is on top? All right, 33%. 33 people. No, man, I'm not going down, guys. We need to go up. All right, 33 persons got it correct. The answer is green. Let's see here. Lee is now on top. Chantal E went up 1 and Sash is third place. And Chantal E went up 34 places, highest climber. All right. Let's go, guys. Remember, fast fingers. The GSS apprenticeship program currently offers 2 courses. What are they? Red, supervisor management and business communication. Blue, business communication and leadership management. Yellow, business administration and leadership management. Or green, supervisor management and leadership and management. Come on, guys. We have 10 seconds to go. There? I see her fighting her phone. All right, 72. I'm proud of that number, guys. Very proud. 72 persons got that correct. And it's supervisory management and leadership and management. If the number was lower than that. All right, so Chantal E has shot up to number 1. Wow, Sash is 2 and Alicia Morris is 3. All right, let's go. Number 5. How long is the apprenticeship program now, you guys? If anybody get this wrong, I will be ashamed. Is it 6 months red, 12 months blue, 9 months yellow, or 18 months green? We don't know how long you've been in a program, a training program. That's true. 5 seconds on the clock. Let's go, let's go. 79. Okay, I will take that amount. Got it right. I don't know who is doing it for 18 months, but okay. All right. And the 9 months. All right, so Chantal is holding that first place, guys. So we're working to get her out of the spot, right? Fast fingers. All right, let's go. Right, number 6. What were the pilot and 2021 cohort of the apprenticeship apprentices trained in? Supervisory management, red, business communication, blue, data management, yellow, or operations management, green? Just pick one. No, we are not just picking. We're answering correctly as quickly as we can. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. 76 persons got that correct. Good job. And the answer is supervisory management. Anything other than that? It's only two we have. So it have to be one of the two. See, Chantel is holding it on. She want that $50 gift card. All right. All right, next question. I think it's question number 7 we're at now. Yes, 7 out of 10. Name the executing agency of the GSS project. Red, is it IDB? Blue, is it HEART? Yellow, is it UWI? Or is it Green Jampro? Five seconds, guys. 3, 2, 1. No, man. No. No, no, no. No. The question is not tricky, sir. The executing agency is HEART does the training. The executing agency is Jampro. So if I get it, stress me out for. Okay. We need to work better on this, guys. We need to work. Chantal E is still holding that first spot. You know, she is a part of the program, I'm assuming. And she has very fast fingers and she knows the answers to the questions. Oh, the internet here is slow? I mean, I've been using it from morning. I don't think it's the internet. Okay, all right, I'll take the excuses. All right, so next question, question number 8. All right, following success in the supervisory management course exams, what will the apprentice receive to mark this achievement? Is it red, a national certificate? Is it blue, a degree? Is it yellow, a diploma? Or green, monetary award? The monetary award? Sure. Sounds good. I agree with you. But it did say after, following. All right. 59. Okay, I'll probably take that. I realize only one person answered monetary award. All right. Let's see who is on top. Is it Chantal? Yes. Guys, don't attack Chantal because her fingers are faster than yours. You need to go faster. But Sasha's right behind her. And remember, we do have first, second, and third place. No, we do not. All right, next question. Number 9. Which of the following statements best summarizes the mission of the GSS apprenticeship program? All right, red, provide a high quality education. Blue is to build a foundation for lifelong learning. Yellow is strengthening of the skills development system. And then green is develop youths with active and creative minds. Three, two, one. All right. So 47, is that 47, 41? 41. 41 persons got that correct. I won't beat up on you guys on this one. Let's see. Oh, look at that. We have a new first place person. Nice. 9 correct answers in a row. So you know they've been working for that first place position. So is it Tashiba? That person isn't here with us? No. Okay. All right. Good job.
Well, we have a different person on site versus virtual.
I meant here with us physically. All right, so we're at our final question. No? It's not the 10th question? Yeah, man, 10. You try to throw me off. All right, which of the following groups designs and develops new training programs, standards for the apprenticeship program? We have one, NCTVET, Ministry of Education for blue. We have GSS Council for yellow, or GSAJ for green. We have 10 seconds. Last fingers, guys. We still can nab that first spot. No? Can't? Okay. All right. I won't comment. So 11 persons got that correct. Let's move on. So we are going to see who is first, second, and third place. In third place, we have Chantalie. And she worked for that position there. She worked hard. Toshiba is second. And in first place, we have Nicholas Roach. Here, isn't he? No? Well, congratulations to our top 3 winners. Remember, you guys will be winning 50, 30, and 20 US dollar gift card. If you are virtual, if you're online, please send us a message so that we can connect. And thank you so much for participating. And you guys have a great rest of the day. Congratulations again.
Thank you, Luana. I think I like that game, Kahoot. I'm going to start playing Kahoot with you. All right. So it has been a wonderful afternoon. We started at 12. You have heard us all, lots of speeches, but I hope that somehow you have found something to take away and embrace and make a difference in your lives. I just want to say congratulations again. Remember, the possibilities are endless. Keep going. The world is your oyster. We have celebrated you. And I'll just leave with you some lines from the Invictus poem. It matters not how straight the gate, how charged with punishment the scroll. You are the master of your fate. You are the captain of your soul. So good luck as you advance your careers, and I'm sure I'll be hearing and reading about your many achievements. All the very best. Thank you. It has been a pleasure being your moderator for today.
Opportunities now and for the future. Welcome to the Global Services Sector GSS Career Pathway Framework CPF website, where we provide not only prime access to exclusive sector information, but invaluable career opportunities as well. Gaining access and reap the benefits of the GSS CPF website is easy. Get started by selecting the sign-in/register option on the homepage and carefully complete your GSS profile. Complete the RESEC self-assessment test to determine the career path that best suits you based on your personal interests and attributes. After final submission, your test results will allow us to present you with a range of roles to select from and see their detailed job descriptions, skills requirements, training options, a career ladder, salary offers, and benefits. After successfully registering and completing the self-assessment test, you may begin exploring your career possibilities from the Pathways page. 4 career pathways are offered by the GSS. Learn more about each one and confidently identify your career choice. Explore digital media and game development. Choose from job roles within game production, visual graphics, game design, quality assurance, and more. Information technology outsourcing, comprised of 7 job groups: cybersecurity, data analytics and AI, enterprise architecture and network infrastructure, operations and support, sales and marketing, software and applications development, and strategy and governance. Business process outsourcing offers roles in areas such as customer services, operations support, training, learn and development, business process transformation, and more. And knowledge process outsourcing. Take a look at jobs in the areas of intellectual property, financial services, digital and data analytics, training and adult education, just to name a few. Click on the job roles in your desired pathway to view a detailed description, salary scales, required skills, and training options. Interested in what you see? Request career guidance at the bottom of the page to schedule a session with a career advisor. Enter the required information and don't forget to upload your resume or CV and submit your ticket. The GSS Career Pathway Framework is open to every and anyone. So whether you're a student, current employee, a job seeker, or switching career paths, you can get the help you need to succeed in the setup. Sign up today. Your GSS Career Pathway is just one click away.
Imagine a space where you can gain access to all the job vacancies being offered within the global services sector in one central hub. Access to career resources, attend webinars and workshops right at your fingertips, and engage in interactive discussions with industry leaders. Also imagine that this same space allows you access to training resources and relevant free short courses, engaging videos and CD clips, informative blogs, infographics, and other content designed to equip you for success in the GSS, while allowing retention of employers and employees to engage each other virtually. This is now a reality. Welcome to the GSS Talent Hub. The first platform in the Caribbean that allows both current and prospective employees and employers in the global services sector to connect in a virtual space. The GSS Talent Hub is backed by LinkedIn's powerful data insights and artificial intelligence capabilities as we work to strengthen the local talent pool and skills development framework. Job seekers, employees, and students can all benefit from a variety of career and training resources on the Hub through interactive videos, blogs, infographics, and webinars. Having collaborated with professional networking platform LinkedIn, the GSS has created a space where all users can learn more about the business process outsourcing BPO, information technology outsourcing ITO, knowledge process outsourcing KPO, and digital media segments within the global services sector. The GSS Talent Hub will serve as the primary gateway between the industry and users. The Hub is a useful tool for employers and users alike. This Talent Hub equips current and potential employees with the resources, soft skills, and knowledge needed to upskill as they connect with employers and industry players. The page is easy to access and navigate, with content curated just for you, so you can access the resources you need to succeed in the industry. Looking for a job in the industry? With one click, job seekers can gain access to postings of job vacancies from various firms within the industry on our central job board. Interested in growing in the industry but need to strengthen your skills? We're committed to providing you with the resources to put your best foot forward. Through short courses, CV workshops, and other training material on the GSS Talent Hub training resources page, you can feel confident as you grow in the industry. Not sure what career path is right for you? Get the guidance you need through our self-assessment tools, helpful blogs, and webinars. How does this all come together to strengthen our local skills development system? What kinds of data and insights can we expect to gain from this platform?
We at LinkedIn are delighted to announce our partnership with GSS in the rollout of their GSS Talent Hub. The GSS Talent Hub is going to foster an accelerated connection between job offer and demand and bring economic opportunity and growth to Jamaica.
At LinkedIn, enabling economic opportunity at scale is our job.
We want to connect every member of the professional workforce in the world to opportunity. To help tackle this mammoth task, we use artificial intelligence to assist with everything from finding members of the right job openings to surfacing better candidates for our customers. With AI, we're able to efficiently sort through the massive amount of data. Job postings, people we may want to connect with, feed content, and more. And align recommendations with the members' interests.
So, are you ready to get linked into the GSS Talent Hub? Search for the GSS Talent Hub and Training Resources page on LinkedIn and hit the follow button today to access all this and more.